Building today in Espoo to watch the Finns go to work, and Sweden an opportunity to spoil the party and send the tournament hosts home early. Leo Selin Valenius back with Anborn in the Swedish zone to kick things off as Linus Eriksson drives in over the finish line. Taken away by Emil Hemming. Hemming had up Jack Berglund in front of the net as Berglund carries it back in on the right side. Berglund tries to drag that past the defender Nieminen. And we've got
the Finns will need him in a game against their rival Swedes.
Sweden off the face-off. Here's Frey with the shot, and he scores! Went down against Switzerland, played just 9 minutes in that game. And is obviously not returned for this quarterfinal. Back through center ice. Here comes Finland. Heikki Ruohonen off the far side is stripped to the puck. Laid back down the left side by Jack Berglund. Now handled by Aron Kiviharju. His third U18 Worlds. He's the only Finnish player to play in 3 of these tournaments. As this is sent down the ice. Got Viti Väisänen in the mix as well, who's projected to be late first, early second round pick. And Väisänen's got it now at center ice. Craig Button has him ranked number 36 on his list. As the Finns come back in over the line. Here's Hemming dropping off. And the shot from Costa.
Always an intense battle between these two teams.
Especially when it's on either Finnish or Swedish ice, like it is in this tournament. Finland tournament hosts. Swedish captain Linus Eriksson said the other day, no better opportunity for Sweden than to get a chance to knock out the Finns
on this team and looking to make their way to the medal round.
Well, we know for sure the podium is going to look different at the U18s than it did at the Hlinka Gretzky because Czechia is out. Slovakia winners in their quarterfinal today as this is smothered in front of the net by Petteri Rimpinen. -1 body already in Tuomas Suoniemi, who we haven't seen come back since he took that awkward collision along the Finnish bench. Swedes keep this in at the line. It's Frey, not for long though. It's poked back out through center. Orquist got it back toward the neutral zone. Played across, Frey. Slipped off the boards and controlled by Finland. Viti Väisänen, good pass, finds Hemming. Now Hellenius in transition, gets the
for 31%, and it's crazy to think that a power play at 31% is only 5th in a tournament like this.
USA torched Finland on the power play in their final preliminary stage game. The Americans went 4 for 4, and that's kind of killed Finland's penalty kill percentage here. It's down to 64.29% right now. Sweden through center. And over the line, Victor Eklund. Back to the point. Selin Valenius couldn't hold it. Back to center. Frey picks it up. Kasselvall back in on the right side, sends in his shot. Blockered away by Rimpinen. Now Nukari passes off. Up to center come the Finns. Final 10 seconds or so, a 4-on-4. Backing out to center, Anton Kettinen was knocked down to the ice. And back in the neutral zone, Finland will get to the power play here as Nieminen skates in. That's Hellenius. Passes it back for Kiviharju. To Hellenius off the left side. Cross ice feed, hits the mark, back over, and that just missed. As Kiviharju in from the blue line, side of the net. Kasper Pikkarainen for Hellenius. Back into the slot, Kiviharju. Hands off, far side, back to Kiviharju. Takes the shot, that misses. Suoniemi back into the slot. Near side, Hellenius one-timer, that's stopped by Harenstam. Hellenius has it again. Back up high, Kiviharju, far side, one-timer, and Harenstam makes that save as well. For this face-off, he's got Hemming and Lopinen on the left side. This puck skips away from Hemming. He'll try and peel it off the boards. He gets some help from Lopinen. Left side, Hamming. Kiviharju set there at the blue line. Hamming passes off far side though for Hellenius. Now back to Kiviharju. One-timer from Hamming, and Harenstam squeezes that shot. Now Ruohonen tries to turn a shot to the net. That's taken away and out to center. Here come the Swedes. Linus Eriksson drops it off. Victor Eklund right side hash marks. Skates into the corner, gets away from Jokinen. Off to the line, Anborn's shot carries wide. Kiviharju can't get it out. Back down the right side, Linus Eriksson, captain of the Swedish side, plays with Djurgården in the Hockey Allsvenskan this year. Up the far side, Viggo Nordlund leaves it at the point. Celine Hellenius coming in, takes the wrist shot, and that's caught for the whistle by Rimple.
Because at some point soon this is coming to an end, but you want to make sure you're involved as much as you possibly can be in every single shift you're on the ice, not just waiting for when you feel good or when the moment arises.
Battle for it here in the far side corner. Kettunen ties up his man. Väisänen searching for the puck. He's got it. Plays it ahead for Tis. And Finland will take a chance here to reset in their own end with Mika Jokinen. Aron Kiviharju up the far side wing. Sweden take it back behind the net. Felix Orkvist up to center ice. Pressured from behind by Koivu. Shot off the left wing. That didn't get through clean from Linus Eriksson. Rushing back into the near corner. That's Felix Orkvist in from the line. Finnish player Roope Västerinen had lost his stick. It's broken in two there. Turning away from ahead, Victor Eklund. Also plays with Djurgården with Linus Eriksson. Back out in front it comes. That caught a piece of the stick of Rimpinen. Off the left side, this is an easy save.
Job by Petteri Rimpinen to settle in after allowing 8 goals against last game against the Americans. Curious to see how he was going to answer back, and he looks comfortable so far.
Anborn right side. Tried to sift that in front of the net. Taken away by Aron Kiviharju. Laid back around to the near side. Anborn at center. Just moves that ahead. Now Ville Varla in on Anborn. Varla stops behind the net. Passes off far side point. Across it comes for Aron Kiviharju, switching, and he fumbled the puck as he had to go back to center. Now plays it down past Fernstrom. Felix Orkvist backing up. Play to the point. Aron Kiviharju had that tipped. It was knocked down in front. Now another couple tries at the side of the net from Ruohonen. Can't get either through. And Sweden, the blocker's side. Harenstam. It's one back by Sweden. And they'll launch it down the ice. Finns are 0-for-1 in the power play. Here goes Aron Kiviharju to center, dropping it back. Costa Hellenius. Right side of the hash marks, played off the boards. Taken by him again, side of the net, played out in front. And that's pushed wide by Altus Koivu off the bottom. Saarelainen. Speed through center. Left side, lost an edge. And Gabriel Elias a chance to clear, he does.
When they were playing in the offensive zone and creating some chances in the first period.
Finns have it. Kiviharju tries to play it in. Comes back to center. It's taken over. He's Wozniak. Shot off the far side. And he's Wozniak back into the corner, takes ahead. He's the one underage forward for Sweden in this tournament. Plays with Luleå. Swedish under-20 league. And we did get some games in the SHL this year, as in 07. Centering pass. Trying to get a shot away. It was Hesselball. He was tied up. Alphonse Frey into the near corner. Comes out for Hemming. Moved ahead. Finland looking to center. Laid down the ice. Celine Valette.
Gold medal winners in their under-20 season this year.
And in the Swedish league as well. A golden year for Skellefteå. across the board. Over to Frey, quickly to center. Here's a shot incoming from Hasselblad.
Capitalize, and this is where the game got away from Finland against the U.S. They weren't able to generate much offensively. The U.S. really broke away. Sweden doesn't have that same goal-scoring ability, but the more time they spend in the offensive zone, you have to think they're going to chip away at the Finns.
Back to the line. There's a shot that's blocked in front. Back into the Finnish zone, stretching to center. Another hit right at the center ice logo. That one from Jack Berglund. Solid build at 6'3", 209 out of Karlstad, Sweden. And the Swedes chase it back into the offensive zone. Melvin Fernström to the end boards. Tied up with Mitja Jokinen. Take it out to center. Crafty move from center. Orston wins the face-off back from the neutral zone. Horquist back through center, tipped in. First one to it is Heikki Ruohonen, the goal scorer. Up the far side, Ruohonen leads the charge. In over the blue line. Ruohonen tries a sharp angle shot. Hands down the save, rebound to the near side. Back toward the slot, Ruohonen passes left side. Kiviharju had some trouble handling it. Now it's taken by Suonyami. He's knocked down to the ice. Back to center. Sweden carried in over the blue line. Up the middle. Trying to pass that off was Orston. Now Carl Sterner passes out in front. No one there. And the Swedes retreat to center. Orston. He passes off to Salim Valenius quickly back down the ice. Here's a look off a shot that goes wide from Hesselvall. Salim Valenius down low. Another cross ice feed that goes off of Aron Kiviharju. That try from Alphonse Frey. Frey to the point. Salim Valenius takes the shot. Now tries to take it. That's blocked in front. Can't handle the pass. And Sweden recover out to center. Lucas Pettersson, who looked dangerous in the first period, lays this around the boards, and it's chopped down the ice by Netin Tesson. Salim Valenius. And down the left side. Jack Berglund, he's crunched into the boards. That hurt him. Slow to his feet. As Frey can't hold the puck in.
Victor looks pretty big in the net. Covers a lot of the net for Hemming.
Arnstein plays the Luleå Junior program in northern Sweden. Might have to make a save here as this puck rolls in toward him. Last time the Swedes had an underage goalie at this tournament, it was Jesper Wallstad, who also played with Luleå. And of course made his debut in the NHL this year with the Minnesota Wild as a promising young prospect. Back to the point. Finland control. Väisänen hands off. Aron Kiviharju looks for a lane. Back to Väisänen. Valenius calls for it. One timer that's blocked off Viggo Gustafsson. Valenius carries in behind the net. Sheds the pressure. Back to the line. Kiviharju, right side. Väisänen trying to go upstairs. Just missed.
Well, Väisänen had more room to walk that in and take a shot. He had the top corner open.
And Sweden forced the puck out to center where it's claimed by Carl Sterner. Gustafsson back down the ice. Right in on Rimpinen. They'll shovel this aside.
They're up by one.
Actually scored in his Swedish League debut for Färjestad. And now he's got two at the U18 Worlds this year. That is a big go-ahead goal for Sweden. in the final 5 minutes of the second period. There's a centering pass here for Saralainen, doesn't connect. And the Swedes skated back in off the right side. It's kicked away by Rimpinen. And Finland under pressure in their own zone. Kiviharju works it over to Hemming. We haven't seen Hemming play much of a factor yet in this game. As here goes Hellenius, low shot, Hemming, the rebound in front of the doorstep. Costa Hellenius versus Hugo Orston. It's one back by Hellenius. Jokinen at the blue line. Off on the left side. Here's a shot from Kiviharju. That squeaks wide. Puck moving back toward the line, held in. That Sweden recover. It's Eliasson. One touch pass was fanned on by Viggo Gustafsson, so he just goes off the glass and out. Jokinen passes back off for Aron Kiviharju. Up the left side, Jonas Saralainen.
Some fresh legs as the top line comes back onto the ice.
Orston versus Hellenius off the draw. Orston wins it back. Pinned up along the board. Spills out in front of the net. Sweden roll it down the ice. And the Finns are going to need something quick here, or else this power play is going to extend into the third period. Up to center, Hellenius. Down the left side, one more shot. Harnstead makes the save. Period power play that they did nothing with. We'll see if they could change their fortunes here with about 90 seconds to start the third period on a power play. Here's Aron Kiviharju. Passing it back for Konsta Hellenius. Up the far side. Puck is nudged loose. Shot around the boards by Måns Torsten and back down to center. Now Hellenius circles around, picking up speed. Crosses the line, cuts up the middle, and his shot's kicked away by Harnstead. Kiviharju down the left side. Having tried to move that out in front. Comes over to Hellenius, far wing. Saralainen down low. Otto's Koivu, the bumper spot as this puck eludes Aron Kiviharju. He's got to go back to his own end. And it's a long way back here from behind the net.
Now, this has been the story of the Finnish power play outside of the first one where they looked dangerous. Just a lack of execution, some of the passes.
Hellenius in to take this draw against Walter Lindberg. Controlled by Sweden. Shot tipped on by Lindberg. That's kicked away by Rimpinen. Lindberg scored the overtime winner against the Swiss to close out the preliminary stage. He started this tournament as the 13th forward. But with the injury to Zetterberg. Here's a tip in front. That goes just wide. Off the stick of Lucas Pettersson. Cleared down the ice by Finland. So the Swedes are 0 for 2 so far today. Finland play it back down boards. Now Nicholas Nukari plays at the HIFK junior program in Helsinki. Aron Kiviharju drops it back. Skating to center, passing off far side. Here's Konsta Hellenius. Goes down to the ice with Gabriel Eliasson. Finland power play now. They are 0 for 3 today. And Sweden come out center ice shorthanded. Here's a shot from Bergstrom that just missed. Looking blocker side on Rimpinen. Now the Swedes have to hurry back. Finland in transition. Hellenius far side. Double clutched it. Went to the boards with Gustafsson. Comes back out. Now passes to the point. Here's Aron Kiviharju. Far side. Hellenius fakes. Passes down low in front. Saralainen trying to jam it through. Back around the boards and out down the ice.
Oh, that's the best look we've seen Finland have on the power play. One of the best looks they've had all game. It's a small area of play right around the front of the net. And they're not able to bang it home.
Helenius curls it back. Through center. Backing over the Swedish line. Taken by Kiviharju. That does it for the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Finns in transition. Kiviharju. Off the wing. Bouncing in front. Here's Hamming with a shot that goes wide glove hand side. And rides around the boards down the ice.
And one thing is very noticeable. All these Swedish players skate extremely well. It's been very difficult for the Finns to create separation in the offensive zone. Anytime you think you may have an edge or you may have caught a break, there's a Swedish player who's recovered and
will not be draft eligible until next season. Finland control it. 5-on-5 in front, trying to bang that home on the doorstep was Emil Hamming. Thrown back to center. Viggo Nordlund chips it in. Victor Eklund goes after it. Takes it away from the boards. Passes off. There's a wrist shot from Linus Eriksson that just missed. And Viggo Gustafsson, that is Jack Berglund. And backing over the Finnish blue line. A shot attempt from Jakubis Wozniak. Does not get through. Battle ensues behind the Finnish net. Taken over by Nieminen as he passes ahead. Anton Kettunen carries in over the line. Drops off Varla back into the slot. Nieminen Finnish Liga with HAFK Helsinki. So not far from where this game is taking place today.
always a fan favorite and a teammate's favorite, Uncle Leo.
Still going strong. As Gabriel Eliasson lost his stick. Battle off the boards is won by Finland. Turning around, Antos Koivu. Long range shot. That's tipped wide of the net. Back toward the point. Kiviharju shot. Oh, Harris down, makes the save in front. Was off balance for a moment, but managed to recover. And Finland retreat to center ice. Expecting a push here late. About 8:40 to go in the third. Finns in need of a game tire. Turning around off his backhand. Passing across through the slot. He's got to get back here. As the Swedes intercepted Melvin Fernström down the left side. Fernström has Lindberg with him. Fernström briefly knocked down for a moment. Gets back up. Passes off. Gustafsson threatening to shoot. Now he does. And trying to wrap around Rimpinen, able to stuff that off the goal line with his glove. Here's Fernström. Into the corner now. Comes back out to the blue line. Gustafsson looks for the lane. Finds it and gets the shot away. Good blocker save made by Rimpinen through traffic. Taken out by Pettersson. Plays it across and fanning on the shot. Never totally got through for Walter Lind. Face off to the blocker side of Hardstam. It's warded away by the Swedish netminder. And out to center ice, controlled by Aron Kiviharju. And there is no better time than the present for the Finnish power play to turn it around today. Emil Hamming skates in up the middle over the line. Stripped to the puck, shot down the ice by Måns Torresson. Banked back off the boards by Kiviharju, but a little too far. And Helenius has to go all the way back behind his own net. Bothered here by Hesselvall. He'll play it up the right side. Finns cross the line. Antos Koivu falls down. Played back in open space behind Emil Hamming. He's just able to keep it in at the blue line. Now it's fired back down the ice again by Sweden. And half the Finnish power play has expired.
On the last Finnish power play, it was a matter of not connecting on passes, and right now for Finland it's less is more. They're trying to force feed pucks into areas that they shouldn't be, and right now there's certain things not available to them and they need to recognize that.
Aron Kiviharju from the line shuffles off left side. Suoniemi from the hash marks, and it's ramped off a stick to center. And again, this Finnish power play just cannot get anything going.
And it's a really good job by the Swedish penalty kill. They are forcing Finland to stay on one side of the ice, not allowing the puck to get spread out. That allows 4 Swedish players to just focus on one side.
Tanner Nieminen has the puck moved away. Sweden cleared down the ice, bouncing puck. Launched to the net by Pettersson. Rippinen's forced to hang on with.
And see when Rippinen's coming off the ice.
Face-off wing comes back to center. Long stretch pass from Orqvist, goes in off of Fernström. Taken over by Finland. Trying to skate it out to center. Hellenius couldn't get out. Fernström played off the boards. Far side. Hemming. Slowly turns around. Here he goes to center ice. Off on the right side. Finns in transition. Can't get the pass through the middle. Empty net. Rippinen back to the bench. 6-on-5 Finland. Just over a minute to go. Sweden clear it off the boards and out to center. There's Hellenius. Falls down. No penalty coming here. And it's collected by Aron Kiviharju. Back into the Swedish zone. Lofted to center again. Time running out on the Finns. Heikki Ruohonen plays it in behind the Swedish net. Swedes gather it again. Played up in front of the bench. Out to center. Taken by Kosta Hellenius. Under 30 to go. Down the right side. Saralainen trying to come to the net. Nice play by Gustafsson. Now there's a hard hit far side. Swedes are all over the puck. Out to center. Kiviharju shovels it aside. Hemming skates in onside. 10 seconds to go. Hemming passes back. Here's the shot for Ruohonen. That just missed. Around the boards out to center. And the Swedes start the celebration. The tournament hosts.